Good morning, everyone, and welcome to High Top Sports Network. I'm Jake DeLuca, bringing you the action live here from Armstrong Junior Senior High School. It's the Riverhawks coming off of a 10-0 win yesterday on opening day over the Freeport Yellow Jackets. In that game, Armstrong got on the board early, knocking in 2 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and then their final 2 runs in the 6th inning to get that 10-0 victory in 6 innings. Yesterday, Eli Wiles had 3 RBIs in the game to lead the way for Armstrong. Coleman and Pete both with 2 RBIs for the Riverhawks. Getting the win for Armstrong on the pitching side of things was Hayden Brink. He allowed 3 hits and 0 runs while striking out 2 during his time in yesterday's win over Freeport. And if we look at the other side, Lincoln, the Ellwood City Wolverines coming out of Lincoln, they are 0-1 off of their opening day loss to Shenango. So 2 teams with opposite starts to get this baseball season rolling, and it feels good to be out here in the fresh air. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Armstrong County, and it's been, what was it, believe it was over 700 days since we had our last baseball game, high school baseball game in Pennsylvania, during the academic year at least. So, getting sports back this year, and, we got through a successful fall sports season, a successful winter sports season, and it feels like we're finally on the right track to get back to normal as baseball season is underway. And I know myself, Joe Rhodes, and our other partner, Josh Reckengost, are all very happy about that. But before I ramble any further, it is time for this game to begin. First pitch strike there, thrown by the Riverhawks. That ball hit foul, so quickly behind the count, 0-2, is Wilson for Lincoln. Be Ashton Wilson leading us off here. 0-2 is the count, top of the first batter. Third pitch on its way. That one bounces on home plate. Able to recover it there, though, as the catcher for Armstrong. So no balls, or 1 ball or 2 strike. That one is sailed toward the right field, and it will be another foul there. 1-2 is the count. Coleman's pitch on its way here. That one cracked. It'll be sent out to left field. That one's tracking back towards the wall. It'll be in, and that'll be extra bases here. So the Wolverines starting off this one with a double. Nice hitting there by Ashton Wilson. 5 pitches and a double. So Dustin Coleman, the sophomore pitcher here for Armstrong, he'll get ready to face his second batter. And now is Bucky Biskup. That one high. So start off with a 1-0 count. Second ball high again, so now 2-0 is the count. 2 balls, no strikes here for Coleman. Runner on second. Coleman's third pitch on its way. That one outside, so quickly 3 balls, no strikes here. Fourth pitch on its way. That one inside. Call that one a strike. That one low. The count is now 3-2. Keeping the runner in check at second is Coleman. He reapproaches the mound now, looking to get his first strikeout here. Biskup looking to advance that runner on second. Ball high and inside, so a walk there. Biskup will head to first, and now there's runners on first and second. Top of the first inning here, live from Armstrong. Of course, this game brought to you by Shellhammer Atwood and Associates, a TGIF Solutions company. Now in the batter's box is Sammy DiCaprio for the Wolverines. That ball floated up off the bat and will roll foul behind the plate. Second pitch on its way here. Coleman sends that one right in the mitt of the catcher there. 2 strikes now. Coleman throws back to first. Caldwell able to bring that down, keep the runner in check. And that's probably a smart decision. Biskup in their last game had 2 stolen bases, so keeping him close to that first base bag is something that Coleman and the Riverhawks want to do. That infield fly gets the first out here of the contest, so now 1 out, runners on first and second base. First pitch there, that one hit towards right field and out of play beyond the fence of the right field line. So 1 strike here. You know, so many times covering baseball throughout the years here at Armstrong and around Armstrong County, it's hard to remember a more beautiful day than this for baseball towards the end of March here. You know, it's, I'd say, about 60 degrees out here now, just a beautiful day. Not too often you find that at the start of baseball season. Pitch is on the way, hit on the ground, picked up by the shortstop, and then swung over to second. Unable to turn the double play there, but that'll give us our second out here now of the top of the first. Runners now on first and third. That pitch high, so we'll mark it a ball. Coleman with 17 pitches here through the first half of the first inning. Thrown back to first, keeping Gibbons in keeping Gibbons on the bag there. Coleman looks back at first and back at the batter. He'll pitch. Call that one a strike, so 1-1 is the count here. Or 2-1 rather is the count. That one hit skied out towards right and out of play, so foul ball, 2-2 now is the count. Runners on first and third. That ball hit. This has a chance, perhaps. And nope, it will be fielded inside the first base bag. It looked like that had more sail on it from here. But after the top of the first, it's still scoreless. So now we head out to the bottom of the inning and see Armstrong's offense here for the first time today. They had quite an explosive showing in their opening day yesterday against Freeport, rattling off 10 runs and getting the job done in 6 innings. I'm sure they'd like a repeat performance of yesterday's game on the offensive side. And of course, it doesn't get much better than a shutout, too. I'm sure they'd appreciate similar pitching that they got from yesterday. So far through one, Dustin Coleman. 0 runs crossing the plate there. While we have a second, I want to take a chance to thank some of our sponsors here. Battery Warehouse Plus. Spring is here, and Battery Warehouse Plus is ready to power you and your family through any outdoor activity, work, or play. Whether you're in need of commercial, heavy-duty, industrial, or farm, Battery Warehouse Plus carries a complete supply of power sources so that you can get the job done right. Battery Warehouse Plus also stocks motorcycle, ATV, UTV, and boat batteries so that you can enjoy all that outdoors has to offer you. Best of all, they'll never sell you a new battery until they test your old one first. Check out Battery Warehouse Plus in Katanning at 13613 State Route 422 or visit their Butler location at 469 West Cunningham Street. Battery Warehouse Plus, your one-stop battery shop. So the arms of the Wolverines getting loosened up out there. And how about this for a name here of the starting pitcher, Nick Magnifico. He got the start yesterday, zeros across the board for him, but he only pitched two-thirds of an inning yesterday in the Wolverines' loss to Shenango. They fell 6-4. So we'll see what Magnifico can get done on the mound here for the Wolverines as he goes and faces his first batter. That'll be Eli Wiles. That ball fouled off, so 1 strike here for Eli Wiles. Wiles reapproaches the batter's box, and now Magnifico will deliver the pitch. That one inside there for the ball, so 1-1 is the count here through 2 pitches. A little bit of wind now. I was just thinking about how yesterday was so windy. I remember Joe and Josh commenting on that after the game, during the game. The wind, definitely a factor yesterday. Starting to blow a little bit, but nowhere near as strong as Friday evening. That pitch on its way. And Wiles will take the base there. So Wiles on first. Always good to have the leadoff guy get on base. So Wiles was hit by the pitch there. Now up is Jesse Hepler, the senior. Magnifico's pitch on the way. Hepler looking to bunt. Wiles going for the steal. He'll slide, and they get him there at second. So that'll give us the first out here for Armstrong. Wiles caught stealing second. Hepler back in the box now. 2-0 is the count. Another pitch, that one low. Third ball there. Magnifico has to dig himself out of this one now. There's some interesting looking bugs up here, I gotta tell you that. Oh man. And now 4 balls, he'll take his base, so Hepler heads out onto first after Wiles was caught stealing at second, so runner on the bag now for Armstrong. Hepler trying to steal. That goes over the head of the second baseman, and Hepler will slide in there safe as Stradiff watches that one go high for a ball. So now a runner in scoring position here for Armstrong. Stradiff will try to knock one in here for the Riverhawks. Stradiff yesterday went 2 for 4 from the plate. So he's batting at a .500 level after one game. Stradiff swings on that one. That will be bounced foul behind the plate. So 1-1 is the count now. Magnifico's pitch on the way. That one soared out to straightaway center field. Chasing after it, but unable to get there was the center fielder, and this will score. Hepler. Stradiff rounds first, heading to second. That one over the head of the shortstop there, trying to get the cutoff, but Stradiff will stop at second, and he will get an RBI. So the Riverhawks strike first in this one. Only one out here, bottom of the first. That was Magnifico's first run allowed this season. Before the game, I went down and talked to some of the coaches down there for the Wolverines, and they gave me some information. Magnifico, like I said, pitched 2/3 of an inning yesterday. Zeros across the board. And then this one sailed out to left field. That one's going to track, find the back of the wall, but just foul. Prue showing off the power there, but it will be one strike after the foul. But that one had a lot of oomph behind it. Prue will head back to the batter's box. Magnifico looking to get back on the right track here after walking Hepler and then giving up a RBI double to Stradiff. Magnifico throwing it back to second base. Stradiff will have to slide back. Safely he does. Pitch on its way. That one outside, so 1-1 is the count. Or no, sorry, they called that a strike. So 0-2. And so, first strikeout of the game here. Prue goes down swinging. Dustin Coleman up to bat now for the Hawks. Magnifico's pitch on the way. Coleman launches that one into the glove. Magnifico with 14 pitches here in the first. That one well outside for a ball. I believe the count now lies at 1-1. Didn't see the signal from the ump behind the plate after the first pitch. No, it's actually, I believe it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Third pitch on the way. That one high and outside. So 3 balls now. And we saw this situation with Magnifico earlier on the Hepler walk when he walked Hepler. So we'll see if he can dig himself out of this 3-0 hole here. Magnifico with his 17th pitch now. He'll turn back to second straight if we'll slide back in safely with plenty of time. Just got to keep him honest out there. Armstrong already with 1 stolen base here in the inning. When, of course, Hepler stole second. That one off. That one hit out towards center and will be nabbed there by the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So after an inning, it's Armstrong with a 1-0 lead over the Wolverines of Ellwood City. So as we head to the top of the second, I just want to thank another one of our sponsors, Shop and Save. With Easter right around the corner, Franklin Village Shop and Save and Fuel Center is here to help you with all your holiday needs. Check out their great deals on ham, with Sugardale sliced half ham at $1.49 a pound, and Superior's boneless whole tavern ham for $1.87 a pound. While supplies last, of course. Shop and Save has an excellent selection of Easter goodies, from candy to freshly baked cookies, and they can provide anything to make this year's holiday gathering extra special. Don't forget to save on gas with fuel perks. Make sure you come on down to Franklin Village Shop and Save today. So both of these teams allowing just 1 hit through the first inning, but it was Armstrong that found a way to get on the scoreboard. Both teams in that first inning had a chance with scorers, or with runners in scoring position rather, but it was Armstrong that came away with 1 run there. First pitch fouled behind the batter there. 0-1 count. Second pitch on the way, swung at a ball in the dirt. Well, in this case, Armstrong with the turf infield, swung at a pitch on a ball in the turf. So 0-2. Coleman's third pitch here on the way. That one high for a ball, 1-2. Swung on again in the dirt. That one scooped up and thrown on to first for the out. So a quick out after 4 pitches there for Coleman. So R.J. Murray gets out there. That one finds a gap between third and short. Picked up there and thrown into Wiles there, as he was the cutoff man. So runner on first. That is, of course, Magnifico. He saw what he liked. First pitch, that's a single. Coleman looking back at first. Gets ready for the windup. Sends that one across the plate for a strike. Isaiah Lutz at the plate now here for the Wolverines. Coleman looking back over his shoulder at first, once again, keeping Magnifico in check. Throws that pitch. That one goes across the plate, so 0-2 is the count. Thrown back at first. Magnifico in there and plenty of time. Call that one a ball. 1-2 is the count. Coleman looking to strike this Lutz out. Pitch back to first. Magnifico has to slide back, but he's able to get back in time. And their last time out, these Wolverines had 3 stolen bases in their loss to Shenango. Something to keep an eye out there for. So after the foul, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung out a low pitch inside there for the out. So Coleman getting the strikeout there. Put a K up on the board. So 2 outs, runner on first. Coleman back in the box, delivers the first pitch high and outside. So a quick 1-0 count. Coleman's second pitch outside, 2-0. Third pitch on its way, that one well outside, but thrown on to first. Magnifico has to track back to the bag. He does so successfully, but that'll lead us with a 3-0 count. We saw Magnifico fall behind 3-0 on the other side of things earlier in the bottom of the first. Coleman now trying to dig himself out of this the same hole. Sends that one over the plate. That one in there, so 3-1. Nico DeCaria at plate. Watches that one go. They call that one a strike as well, I believe. Yes, indeed. So full count now. Pitch back to first. Magnifico diving back. I think Colwell thought that he had tagged him there, started jogging back to the bench, but not the case. Kind of heard an audible, "Oh, man," out there from the fans. They thought it was also a tag out there, but Magnifico caught a break there. That one sailing behind the visiting dugout, so that'll be another foul. Full count still, 3-2. 2 outs, runner on first. Pitch on its way. That one skied high in the infield. Running under it that time was Prue. He'll get the third out, and now we'll head to the bottom of the second. While we have a second, we're going to take a quick break and hear from one of our sponsors, but we'll be right back for some Saturday morning baseball here on High Top Sports Network, brought to you by Shellhammer, Atwood, and Associates.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood and Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood and Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood and Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
And welcome back, everyone. As the wind starts to pick back up, I got to tie my papers down here. I need a paperweight. But I'm Jake DeLuca. Thank you all for joining us here on High Top Sports Network for an 11 a.m. start on this baseball game. Armstrong hosting the Wolverines of Lincoln Ellwood City. Armstrong 1-0 after their win against Freeport yesterday, getting the victory 10-0. This Ellwood City team 0-1 after a 6-4 loss to Shenango. Right now Armstrong on top 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. While we have a moment, I want to thank Sprankle's Neighborhood Market, located at 151 North McKean Street in downtown Katanning. They feature an unrivaled meat selection, and they deliver quality ingredients at the most competitive prices around. Be sure to sample their chef-made sushi, always prepared daily. First pitch on the way, hit out. And he is safe. So beating his man that time was the batter there for Armstrong. It's hard to see the numbers from up here. So it would be Caldwell who hit that one for the single. On the mound now is Pete for Armstrong. Pete hits that one. Scooped up by the pitcher, thrown on to first, and didn't see the official call down there. But, yep, it looked like he was a step too late there. In fact, that was the call. So, one out now for Armstrong. Runner on second as Caldwell was able to advance there on the infield ground out. In the box now is Lasher. Zane Lasher awaits the first pitch. Magnifico looks back at second, delivers the pitch. That one hit on, found a gap between the third baseman and the bag. So that will be a single there for Lasher as Caldwell advances to third. Seth Weinskovich up next for Armstrong. Wind picking up here. Magnifico looking over to third. Eyes back on the batter. Fakes that over to third. Looking back at second. He has a man running in there. Drop ball. Now the man from third, Caldwell, will run to home. He'll get there, so an error allows Caldwell to cross home plate, and Armstrong now with a 2-0 lead. I think Magnifico just tried to get a little too fancy there. Tried to pick Caldwell off at third. Turned around, kind of trying to trick Lasher at first as he was taking off for second, trying to trick him into going to second. He did that, but unfortunately the second baseman out there for the these Wolverines unable to get back in time, or unable to field that cleanly, rather. So the count 2-0, 2 balls, no strikes. Magnifico, 21 pitches here through 1.5 innings played. Or rather, rather through 1 1/3. I believe that was another ball. Had to track down my paper as it went flying as the pitch crossed the plate. But I believe it's 3-0 is the count. That one hit. That time it'll head towards left field, be brought in, but that's going to bring a runner home. It's going to be close. And Lasher will score from second off the single there from Seth Weinskovich. So Armstrong on the board, 3 runs here, 2 in this bottom second inning. DeMore in the box now for Armstrong. This Armstrong team, a real mixture of classes here. Handful of sophomores, handful of juniors, handful of seniors. Called strike there. 1 out, runner on first base. Pitched back at first. Keeping Weinskovich at bay there. Next pitch on its way. That one hit off the shoulder there of DeMore, so he'll take his bag. That is the second batter today that Magnifico has hit with a pitch. So something to watch out there for early on here. So a quick timeout there as the staff of the Wolverines head out there and talk to their starting pitcher, Magnifico, out on the mound. Just trying to reel him in a little bit before this one has a chance to get away from them if Armstrong can continue to keep this offense rolling here. Already 2 runs scored on just 1 out. Wind finally stopping for the moment. It feels good whenever the sun peeks through the clouds, although it's at my back now. So, you know, I can still sort of feel it, you know. It's nice. It's a nice day. Nice day for baseball. So, they exit the pitching meeting there at the mound, and Wiles will head back up to the plate, so we're back at the top of the rotation now. Or rather, that's Hepler at the plate now. Wiles, that's the second time Wiles was hit by a pitch. That one popped up behind second base. They're able to get to third. He's going to have to slide down. He does so. And I believe they call him safe, so good hustle. Or no, they caught him out. Kind of hard to see from up here. But, yeah, they called, I believe that was Weinskovich out on the force out at third. So runners back on first and second now. Prue will be in the box, or rather, Stradiff will be in the batter's box now here for Armstrong. Stradiff 1 for 1 on the game. Had that double in the first, that RBI double in the first to be specific. Second pitch on its way, swung on there for a strike. So 1-1 is the count. Hepler on first, Wiles on second. Stradiff in the box, looking for some more ribbies. Pitch on its way, that one high and inside for the second ball. So 2 out, 2 on, 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch well outside, taking off there is Wiles. He'll get into third, sliding in there. Call him safe. So runners on the corners now. 3 balls, 1 strike. A real chance for Stradiff if he can get some lumber on that ball. Magnifico already up to 32 pitches here. Something to watch out for. Throw back to first. He dives back safe. Hepler without much of a lead off the bag either, but just keeping him honest. Fakes that one over to third, keeping Wiles there. Just having a staring contest with Wiles, making sure he stays right there. Wiles, of course, the leadoff batter for Armstrong, so you know he has speed. That one well outside, so Stradiff will take his base. A walk there. Now the bases are loaded as Prue heads up. This is exactly the situation you want if you're Armstrong, your cleanup hitter, batting with the bases loaded here. Prue, a big guy, coming off of, well, Armstrong made the playoffs for hockey, but they played their last hockey game on Thursday. Me and Josh Reckengoss had the call there. Big-time win there for Armstrong. That one skied up in the air. That'll head towards the third baseman, and he will field that cleanly, so unable to get a scorer there. But after 2 innings, it's Armstrong 3 and the Wolverines nothing. I'm Jake DeLuca, and I'll be right back. You're listening to you're listening and watching High Top Sports Network here, brought to you by Shellhammer Atwood and Associates. We'll be right back after this break.
Our meat crew has our meat cage standing tall. Every day we cut fresh, every single day. We have great quality, we have great prices. You don't want to miss out, so make sure you come down and check us out. And also, look for our Facebook page, #SaveOnMeat. We have a ton of great giveaways every week involving meat. You're not going to want to miss that either. We also have chef-prepared, Chef Paul prepared sushi, every day fresh, and Sushi Wednesdays, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing on our Facebook page, Sushi Madness shirt. Thanks for all the support out there, everyone. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
And welcome back, everyone, to High Top Sports Network. Heading into the third inning, Armstrong with a 3-0 lead here over the Wolverines. Armstrong looking to remain perfect early on the season, already with a win yesterday over Freeport, 10-0. Took them 6 innings to dispatch the Yellow Jackets. Start of the third, that pitch high, swung on there for the first strike. Wilson in the batter's box here. Coleman's pitch there. That one skied behind the catcher for a foul. So behind now, 1-2. Fouled off again. Ashton Wilson staying alive there in the box. Down 1-2. That one smacked on the high pitch. Looking at first, Coleman throws it, and it's fielded by Caldwell for the first out. So 1 up, 1 out. So Biscup up now for the Wolverines. Coleman fires the pitch. That one high for the first ball. 1-0 is the count. Coleman's second pitch swung on there. That one fouled up the left field line. 1-1. Coleman's third pitch bounces off the turf and picked up there. Straight keeping that one from bouncing behind the plate. So 2-2. That pitch struck there. Coleman picks it up, fires it over there to Caldwell, and so that will retire the batter. 2 outs now. 2 up, 2 down. Next up to bat is DiCaprio, the first baseman here for the Wolverines. Coleman's pitch swung on there in the dirt. Finds its way between second and the shortstop, so DiCaprio will find himself on the bag. It's the first hit allowed in this inning. Now up to bat, it's going to be Ryan Gibbons, the third baseman here for the Wolverines. Coleman prepares the pitch, winds up, delivers it high for a ball. One-0 pitch on the way. Coleman delivers. That one high once more. 2-0 is your count. Top of the third. Armstrong up 3-0. Runner on first. That's DiCaprio. Gibbons in the batter's box for the Wolverines. Delivered across the plate. That one high once more. Three pitches, three balls. All of them a little high. Coleman gets the strike there. Now 3-1 is the count. Has to dig himself out a little bit here. Gibbons 0 for 1 so far today. Coleman now with 54 pitches here through 2 2/3 innings. That one swung on and a strike, so now full count. Coleman working his way back. Looking impressive here is the sophomore. Turns around, keeps the man at first. Sliding back there is DiCaprio. As Coleman prepares for the payoff pitch. Swung on, that one lifted high behind the plate. Straight, I believe, will chase after it. Or no, rather it goes just a little beyond the first base bag on the foul line, and it's picked up there for the third out. So after the top of the third, it is Armstrong 3 and these Wolverines 0. Armstrong still hasn't surrendered a run yet in this early season. Sure, they'd love to keep that rolling. While we have a moment, we're going to take a quick break. Make sure you stay tuned in here to High Top Sports Network on this Shellhammer Atwood & Associates game day on HTSN. I'm Jake DeLuca, and I'll be right back.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
And welcome back, everyone, to High Top Sports Network. We have a change on the mound. If my eyes do not mistake me, that's Alexander Roth out there for the Wolverines. So after 3 innings of play, they sub out their starter, Magnifico, who surrendered 3 runs and 4 hits through those first 3 innings. So now we'll see what Alex Roth can do. Coleman will get us started in the batter's box for Armstrong. Armstrong scoring 1 run in the first, 2 in the second. See if they can keep that upward climb going, maybe make it 3 in the third. Yesterday they did, in fact, score 3 in the third. They scored 7 through the first 3 innings, so nearly on pace for that here. First pitch taken there for a ball. Roth's next pitch on its way. That one high. So 2-0 count early on here. Coleman 0 for 1 in his appearances today. Roth's third pitch on its way. That one inside. Call that one a strike. 2-1 now. Coleman swings on that one. It'll be deflected off his bat behind him. So 2-2 now is the count. Coleman's looked good behind on the mound today so far. This pitch high and outside, so they must have called one of those a ball. So he takes his base. Had the count at 2-2. Apparently it was 3-2. So Coleman gets the walk there. So now we'll start off with a runner on first. Next up is Caldwell for Armstrong. He'll watch that pitch in. Call him on a strike looking. Roth's second pitch on the way. That one swung on and hit into the infield. Unable to turn the double play. That ball soaring above the second baseman's head. And another error as that one will track behind the left fielder. Heading to home now is Wiles, and he will score. So a double error on the play there allows Caldwell to advance to second base and Wiles to score. So not sure if they'll count that as an RBI. I doubt it, but definitely not actually. But, hey, a run is a run, and Armstrong now with a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. Straight in the box now here for Armstrong. That one will go off its mark there and be called a ball. Straight so far in this one, or straight not batting. It's actually Tanner Pete. Or no, I know what happened. Coleman. I got it. Coleman got walked, and then Wiles came on as a pitch runner. So that explains where we're at in the order. It makes a lot more sense now. So Pete strikes out, looking there. 1 out now on the play. That ball hit on, and it will find its way into left field, chucking it home there, but unable to get it. So that's an RBI double there for Lasher. Now we head to the bottom of the order. Batter number 9, Seth Weinskovich. Runner on second. 5-0 lead here for the Riverhawks. That one sent in. A strike is called. So 0-1 in the count, on the count rather. Swung on and missed, so falling behind 0-2 now is Weinskovich. 1 out, 1 man on second base. That man is Lasher, Zane Lasher. Next pitch on its way. That one hit and will be fouled behind the plate, so Weinskovich staying alive. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Armstrong's offense looking potent here through the first. They played 6 innings, now about 2 1/3 way their way through. So through the first 8 1/3 innings, this Armstrong offense with 15 runs, pretty impressive. Roth looking back. So Weinskovich struck out there, and now it'll be Eli Wiles at the plate. He fouls that first one off. The catcher will meet with Roth on the mound. The catcher is James Meehan. So Meehan and Roth meet there on the mound and then head back to their, Meehan heads back behind the plate. Now we get ready for the next pitch. That one off, outside. Call it a 1-1 count. Roth looking back at second, fires that pitch in. It'll find its way outside again, so now 2-1 is the count. Back at the top of the order, Wiles, the leadoff man. Eli Wiles brings some blazing speed to the course, and he almost got hit again. He's already been struck by 2 pitches in this game, so I don't know if he said something to the Wolverines or... yeah, he's taken 2 pitches off the back in this one, but that time nearly again. He's found his way on base twice already in this game, 3 times, and here he gets hit by the pitch again. So this is now the second pitcher in here for the Wolverines. First it was Magnifico who got the start, and now Alexander Roth on the mound, and that's Wiles' 3rd time in this game early on here even. We haven't even gotten through the 3rd inning yet, but struck by the pitch 3 times there in this game. That's good for the on-base percentage, but it'll leave you a couple bruises. So runners on first and second in the box now. Jesse Hepler. Roth looking back at second. The home plate ump calls a time. Whoops. 2 outs. Delivers the pitch. That one fouled off behind the batter. So 0-1 count now. Hepler 1 for 1 on the game here so far. Sure he'd like to make that 2 for 2 and knock in an RBI or 2. Hepler swings on that one, hit towards the third base line, and that will be gloved in for the pop out, and it will be the end of the 3rd. So after 3, it's Armstrong 5, the Wolverines nothing. I'm Jake DeLuca. You're listening to High Top Sports Network. We'll be right back after this quick break.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back, everyone, to HTSN. Of course, this game brought to you by the fine folks at Shellhammer Atwood and Associates. TGIF Solutions is the official social media sponsor of High Top Sports Network and the home of the Shellhammer Atwood Agency, the Brad Johnson Agency, the Bodie Agency, and McMahon Brothers Insurance. They can assist you and your loved ones with any insurance need, big or small. TGIF Solutions specializes in all types of insurance: auto, home, family, business, farm, and commercial. Visit TGIF.Solutions. TGIF Solutions, insurance that's right for you now and in the future. Trying to see who's out there on the mound here for the Riverhawks. It'll be Ethan Prue, I believe. Yes, indeed. Ethan Prue finds his way to the mound here. He will relieve Dustin Coleman as we get ready to start the top of the fourth inning here. So the Wolverines with a switch out from Magnifico to Roth, and now the Riverhawks putting Prue in. So that'll leave Coleman taking over Prue's position at third base. And it looks like we also have a switch here in right field. Looks like heading into right field will be Lucas Golinski. So a couple of changes out there for Armstrong. And without any further ado, we're getting this one started off once more. So getting us started there is Mihan, the catcher for these Wolverines. Pitch on its way. Prue delivers that one, a strike there. So 1-1 is your count. Prue's next pitch in the dirt there, so 2-1 now. Fourth pitch on the way. That one taken for another ball, so now behind in the count, 3-1. Prue delivers that one across the plate. Called for a strike, full count now. Wind calmed down. It's a beautiful day until the wind starts blowing. Next pitch on its way. Prue delivers that one, and he strikes him out. So Prue coming on here. The senior getting a K. Murray is the next batter up here. Murray will get a hold of that one to send it towards the third baseman. Picked up by Wiles, the shortstop. And unable to drag the foot there is Wolf on first base. So, yeah, so the runner will find, Murray will find a way to get on first there. It's close to being a foul out there, it looked like, but, or no, nearly sailed past Wolf there at first base. He was able to corral it. Unfortunately, couldn't keep the foot on the bag there. That pitch high, taken for a ball. So Magnifico up to bat here. Prue sends that next pitch in. That one low, taken for another ball. So 3-0 is the count here. Though we did see Prue fall behind and against his first batter there when he got that strikeout. So we'll see if he can work his way back into the count this time. Prue's pitch on the way, high and outside, so he will take his base. Now runners on first and second for the Wolverines. So up next will be Lutz, I believe. Next pitch on its way there, taken outside for a ball. So runners on first and second, one out. Next pitch on its way there, low, taken for another ball. Prue fires that one. It is hit up the left field line, foul. So he gets him out there, strikeout. Sorry, all the people at home, trying my best to keep track of the balls and strikes. So now 2 Ks for the senior Ethan Prue. Up to bat now is Nico DeCaria. He's 0 for 1 for today. Prue looking back at second base, keeping Murray there. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners on first and second. As Prue eyes the batter. DeCaria takes a second, walks back into the box. And now Prue with the delivery, that one high. So 2 balls, no strikes. That one hit towards second. Chance for the double play. They don't need it, though. Tags him up there at second. I believe Brink got that there, the second baseman. So that will retire the side, and it'll take us to the bottom of the 4th. So after 3.5 innings, it is Armstrong 5 and the Wolverines 0. We'll be right back after this quick break, but keep it locked on to High Top Sports Network on this Shellhammer Atwood & Associates game day here on HTSN. I'm Jake DeLuca, and I'll be right back.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
And welcome back, everyone, to High Top Sports Network. The Wolverines and company head back out onto the field. Roth is still on the mound here for the visitors. 5-0 is your score. 2 runs scored by Armstrong in the second and third innings, and 1 run scored in the first. That's what got us here on this game day, brought to you by Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions. While we have a second, want to thank Battery Warehouse Plus. Spring is here, and you know what that means. It's time to get a new battery. Battery Warehouse Plus is ready to power you and your family through any outdoor activity, work, or play. Whether you're in need of a commercial, heavy-duty, industrial, or farm, Battery Warehouse Plus carries a complete supply of power sources so that you can get the job done right. Battery Warehouse Plus also stocks motorcycle, ATV, UTV, and boat batteries so that you can enjoy the outdoors, all that the outdoors has to offer. Best of all, they'll never sell you a new battery without testing the old one first. Check out Battery Warehouse Plus in Katanning at 13613, State Route 422, or visit their Butler location at 469 West Cunningham Street. First pitch on its way high there by Roth. Battery Warehouse Plus, your one-stop shop, or your one-stop battery shop. So first pitch taken high for a ball there. Second one cracked there towards the third baseman, scooped up there. He'll deliver it to first, and stretching out there. Looked like he kept his foot on the bag there for the out. And indeed he did. So what an athletic play there by the first baseman, DiCaprio, stretching out and making the play there. So bottom of the fourth, one up, one out. That was Stradiff, so now at the plate, I believe it will be Prue. Since he switched the pitcher, I don't know if they'll keep him. Yep, it will be Prue, in fact. That one taken high for a ball. Roth delivers that one. Prue skies that one high, heading towards right field there, but that one gets fouled out. So 1-1 is the count now. Prue batting cleanup here for this Armstrong team, still looking for his first hit of the day. 0-2 so far in this contest. That one taken high for yet another ball there, so 3-1 is your count. That pitch high and outside, so Prue will take his base there, and now we have a runner on. Up next to bat will be Dustin Coleman. Roth prepares the pitch, looks back at the runner there, and that one struck on, finds a gap there in between the first baseman and the second baseman rather. Thrown over to second, but that will advance Prue to third, so Coleman gets on there with a single. He'll stay on this time. Last time we had a pinch runner in for Coleman. That was Wiles. But this time Coleman staying in. So runners on the corners. One out. Heading in there now is Caldwell for Armstrong. First pitch in there, well outside, and this one will bring Coleman over to second. Prue decides to stay at third. A good decision there, as that one didn't bounce far enough off to, I think, to a point where he could get home safely. So good job down there by the third base coach and Prue to lay off of that one. Caldwell looking for his first hit of the game. 0 for 2 so far. He delivers that one for a strike, so 1-1 is the count. Roth slings that one in, and that one is hit well out to left field. Take it in there, and then that will score Prue. Prue will get down now. A 6-0 lead off the RBI single there by Caldwell. So runners now on first and second, one out here. Armstrong leads at 6-0. Zane Lasher, or rather not Zane Lasher, he'll be up after the next batter here. Tanner Pete will make his way to the plate now. Two runners in scoring position. Coleman on second, Prue on third. No, actually, now will be Zach Wolf at the plate. He was subbed in there, I believe. Or no, it is. So Pete's on first, Coleman's on third. Or Wolf's on first, Coleman's on third, Pete's at bat. So there we go. We figured it out there. That one swung on. Strike. Runners on the corners. Roth delivers the pitch. That one high, swung on there, and yeah, that'll be strike two there. Next pitch on its way. That one hit softly and dropped there. So he'll reach first, and diving in on the play, he gets tagged out there. Did Coleman. So that will take us to 2 outs there. And we might have a pitching change out here, not sure, but the Wolverines are meeting out there near the mound. So it'll be Golinski and Wolf on first and second base. Lasher in there. And we do indeed have a new pitcher. That is number 32, Joseph Roth. So we saw his brother there, Alexander Roth, but now it's time for Joe to get us rolling here. This Armstrong team has looked untouchable so far here through their first game and a half. Of course, they beat Freeport yesterday 10-0 on their way here with a 6-0 start. While we have a second, I want to thank a few people, starting with our game sponsor for today, and of course our social media sponsor, the Shellhammer Atwood and Associates, a part of TGIF Solutions. TGIF Solutions is the official social media sponsor of High Top Sports Network and the home of the Shellhammer Atwood Agency, the Brad Johnson Agency, the Vody Agency, and McMahon Brothers Insurance. They can assist you and your loved ones with any insurance need, big or small. TGIF Solutions specializes in all types of insurance, from auto, home, family, farm, and commercial. Visit tgif.solutions. TGIF Solutions, insurance that's right for you now and in the future. So, Roth ready to pitch. Lasher in the box, ready to try and get a crack on this new pitcher. First pitch on the way, that one low, swung on for the first strike. So 2 out, runners on first and second. Lasher swings on that one. That one will find its way to the third baseman and be thrown on to first. Did he get there in time? And they rule him safe, so able to come across there and score was Zach Wolf. So that'll give Armstrong now a 7-0 lead here. And, the bleeding hasn't stopped yet here. So 2 outs, 2 on, runners on the corners. And up to bat now is Weinskovich. Lasher now 3 for 3 on the game. That one hit on towards the third base bag, and it will go out there across the foul line, so foul ball. Next pitch on its way. That one fouled off as well. Down in front. That one hits the bleachers on the side near the visiting team. So 2 strikes here. I stand corrected. Caden Rupert at the plate here for Armstrong. So they sub out Weinskovich for Rupert. That one hit. Or rather not sure. Hit by a pitch, perhaps. Hard to see from up here sometimes, folks. Yep, hit by a pitch. So that is now the 4th time a batter has been hit by a pitch here in this game. Wiles 3 times, and now Rupert once. Zach Demore now in there. That one finds its way in. I believe they called that one a ball. And speaking of Wiles, he finds his way back in, so we're back at the top of the order again this inning. I mean, the Wolverines just can't find an answer or a stop here. That one outside. Wiles in the box waiting for Roth's pitch. That one out, swung on, and then thrown to first. Having to slide back there was Rupert, but he does so safely. Two and one. Roth's pitch on its way. That one below the knees, taken for a ball. So 3-1 is your count. Or rather, 2-2 is your count. Wiles steps out of the batter's box. I'm sure he'd like to get some lumber on the ball here. I mean, he has 100% on base percentage today, but 3 times he was struck by a pitch. That one in, nearly getting hit again. Oh man, must be a magnet attached to Wiles, because I mean, this is the 3rd pitcher out there now, and he nearly got struck again. Pitch on its way there, swung on, and that will retire the side. So after 4 innings, it's Armstrong 7, the Wolverines nothing. We're going to take a quick break, but keep it locked on to High Top Sports Network. I'm Jake DeLuca. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood and Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood and Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood and Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home-cooked food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tiered cheeseball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order, and be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network when you book your next event to receive a special 10% discount.
And welcome back, everyone, to High Top Sports Network on this Shellhammer Atwood and Associates game day here on HTSN. Back to action here. Prue at the mound for Armstrong. He prepares to face Wilson down there. Ashton Wilson for the Wolverines. Wilson 1 for 2 on the day so far. Prue's first pitch on its way. A little high there. They call that one a ball. It's as close as you can get there, if you ask me. Prue's next pitch on the way. In there for a strike. Third pitch. Wilson lofts that one in the air towards first base. That one will find its way down, and Wilson will get extra bases. Armstrong kind of struggling to field that one there right along the right field side. Prue's pitch on its way, hit high in the air. Looks like it'll go behind home plate. So quickly off to a 0-1 start here. Biscup on now. Biscup 0 for 1, did have a walk earlier in this one. Prue's pitch on the way, that one low. So a ball there. Prue delivers the pitch low once more. Straight up able to trap that one down. So the runner did advance. Wilson is now on third. 2-1 is the count. Prue slings it there. That one outside. That one swung on and hit, lifted Once again towards that foul line. Ball squeaks out. That'll be the Wolverines' first run of the game on that RBI single by Biskup. So 1 run on the board here for Lincoln Ellwood City. Through with the pitch. That one bouncing off straight. If that will advance Biskup to second. So now a runner in scoring position here for the Wolverines. DiCaprio is the one at the plate here. Quick timeout on the mound. So while we have a second, I want to thank Shop and Save, the Franklin Village Shop and Save. With Easter right around the corner, Franklin Village Shop and Save and Fuel Center is here to help you with all your holiday needs. Check out their great deals on ham with Sugardale sliced ham at $1.49 per pound and Superior's boneless whole tavern ham at $1.87 a pound. While supplies last, of course. Shop and Save has an excellent selection of Easter goodies, from candy to freshly baked cookies, and they can provide anything to make this year for your holidays festivities. Don't forget to save on gas with fuel perks. So come on down to Franklin Village Shop and Save today. So after the quick timeout on the mound, Stradoff will head back to his his catcher's position, rather. And back in the batter's box will be DiCaprio. Prue still out there on the mound here for Armstrong. He delivers the pitch. That one swung on behind home plate. Now it'll go 2-2 as the count. DiCaprio 1 for 2 on today's game inside the batter's box. So nobody out, 1 on first. The pitch. That one fouled once again, so sticking with 2 strikes here. Prue looks back at second base, keeps Biskup in his eye there, and back to the mound. Prue looks back at Biskup, delivers the pitch. That one shot out towards left field. Jumping and grabbing that one was Rupert. Rupert will send that in. And that's a double play there. So the runner wasn't able to tag up there from second, and he gets thrown out. So 2 outs there. So the Riverhawks clearing away any danger now. As the next batter up is Gibbons, the third baseman here for the Wolverines. Ball looked out outside for a ball. So 1-1 is the count. Prue's next pitch, another strike looking. Gibbons 0 for 2 today. Prue with 33 pitches so far. Prue's next pitch on its way. That one struck towards third base, picked up there. It's a long throw to first. Did he get there in time? He did. What a play there by Coleman, getting it over to Wolf for the out. So Armstrong able to get out of there with just 1 run allowed. The first run they've allowed all season. It only took about 10.5 innings. So now heading to the bottom of the 5th. Armstrong up 7-1. We're going to take a quick break, but keep it locked on here to High Top Sports Network. I'm Jake DeLuca, and I'll be right back.
Tired of waiting around for your insurance company to get back to you after a claim? Avoid the trouble and place a face to the name of all your insurance needs. Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, a member of TGIF Solutions, provides a wide range of services and can promptly provide the service you expect when you need it most. The team at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates has expertise in all lines, including home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance. Stop in at Shellhammer Atwood & Associates, located at 331 Arthur Street in West Katanning, for a quote today.
Our meat crew has our meat cage standing tall. Every day we cut fresh, every single day. We have great quality, we have great prices. You don't want to miss out, so make sure you come down and check us out. And also, look for our Facebook page, #SaveOnMeat. We have a ton of great giveaways every week involving meat. You're not going to want to miss that either. We also have Chef Paul prepared sushi every day fresh. And Sushi Wednesdays, $5 sushi rolls. And you can win by liking and sharing on our Facebook page, Sushi Madness shirt. Thanks for all the support out there, everyone. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
And welcome back, everyone, to High Top Sports Network. Bottom of the 5th inning. Riverhawks leading it by 6. Roth's first pitch taken inside for a ball. So 1-1 now after the foul there. Joseph Roth, the pitcher for the Wolverines. That one's off. Down low, so taken for a ball. 2-1 is the count. That one skied high in the air there. So 1-1. I stand corrected. That last play was a ground out. So Armstrong with 1 out already here. Another foul, 1-2. That one skied up in the air, that time by Stradiff, heading to straightaway center, and taken that time easily by Ashton Wilson. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Riverhawks in this bottom of the 5th inning. Up next for Armstrong is Ethan Prue, batting out of the 4 spot. Pitch on its way, hit hard by Prue. That one skied to the third baseman, and that was a quick half an inning there. So 3 up, 3 down there for the Wolverines, and that'll take us to the top of the 6th inning. Armstrong still leads it 7-1. And in between innings, I want to just thank another one of our sponsors here today. Want to give a shout out to Sprankle's Neighborhood Market. Sprinkles Neighborhood Market, located at 151 North McKean Street in downtown Katanning, features an unrivaled meat selection, and they deliver quality ingredients at the most competitive prices around. Be sure to sample the chef-made sushi, always prepared fresh daily, and be sure to stop in for Sushi Madness every Wednesday for just $5. Pick up a homemade grab-and-go meal, take home a delicious custom hoagie, and remember to check out Sprinkles' Facebook page to hashtag #SaveOnMeat. If you're a sushi fan and it's a Wednesday, you'll often find me at Sprinkles picking up some sushi for lunch. At $5, you can't go wrong. I'm a creature of habit. Every time I go to Sprinkles, I get the same thing. It's the spicy tuna roll with extra hot sauce on the side. Not sure what they use there. I think it's somewhat of some kind of sriracha mayo, but it just goes so well with the spicy tuna. Gotta tell you. So, if you're hungry for sushi or you want some great quality cuts of meat, Sprinkles is the place to go. Their Facebook page, they're always offering deals and giveaways. Make sure you check them out. Use the hashtag #SaveOnMeat. Got 3 locations: Leechburg, Saxonburg. The one I frequent all the time is Katanning, of course. Looks like we have a new pitcher out on the mound here for Armstrong. Trying to see that number out there. Looks like it'll be Lane Pete. So Lane Pete coming in to relieve Ethan Prue. It's Armstrong's 3rd pitcher in the game. I'm sure he'll be looking to close this one out here for the Riverhawks. Watching him throw down there, he looks very comfortable on the mound. I think that will be the end of his time for warming up. So now it'll be Moshan at the plate here for the Wolverines. Or rather, Meehan, the catcher, out there. Pete's first pitch here on its way. That one well outside, taken for a ball. Pete wasting no time. Second pitch, high that time. Second ball, 2-0 count. So another ball. They did count one of those balls that I thought was a ball as a strike, so 2-1 is the count now. Next pitch on its way. Or no, they didn't. It was just, okay, so he walked. So Meehan will head to the bag. Runner on, top of the 6th inning. A Jeep pickup truck just drove past here, and those are one of the things where you either love them or you hate them. The Jeep pickup trucks. I personally am a fan of them. I like my Jeeps. I drive a Jeep. Some people, though, they just hate the trucks. I don't know why. It always makes me turn my head. It looks, it's very unique, to say the least. But I like it. Pete waits to deliver the pitch. 2 strikes on this count. Call that one a ball. Murray at the plate here for the Wolverines. Pitch there high, 2-2 is the count. Runner on first. No outs here, top of the 6th inning. Pitch on its way, that one high and outside. Full count now. Pete walked Meehan to start his day at the mound, looking to avoid back-to-back walks here as he gets ready to deliver this one with a full count. That one over the middle of the plate and sailed towards that foul line near the third base line, and that will go foul. So 3-2. Back at it again. Lane Pete sends that one high, but he got him swinging, so that will be a K for Lane Pete, sending the next batter up. 1 out, 1 on. Swung on the first pitch there. Strike 1 for Magnifico. Beautiful day until that wind starts going. Then it gets a little chilly. But just a beautiful day. Not nearly as windy as yesterday. Fired that pitch in. Another ball called there. So 1-1 is the count. Or rather 2-1, they're saying. Make it 2-2. Pete looking for another strikeout here. Already struck out 1 here in this half of the inning. That one will be off the tip of the bat there, fouled out. 1-2 count still, or 2-2 rather. Magnifico takes a step out of the box, comes back in. And he struck him out looking, so Pete coming in here, looking great. 2 strikeouts here through 2/3 of the inning. First pitch, strike. Carrier at the plate. Swung on, strike 2. Lane Pete out there dealing some heat. One man on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Pete looking to retire the sides here. Foul ball. Meehan headed towards second base, but will have to retreat back to first. Off the foul. Hitting behind Stradiff. Takaria back into the box. Pete looking for the strikeout here. That one sailed high towards the first base line and fielded cleanly, so that will retire the side. And now time for the bottom of the 6th. We're getting down to the wire here. Armstrong leads at 7-1. I'm Jake DeLuca. You're listening to High Top Sports Network. We'll be right back.
your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Ryan Bowser in Ford City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of experience, Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian provides sumptuous home-cooked food served by a friendly professional staff to make your next event worry-free. Ask about their grazing tables and 3-tier cheese ball cakes. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order, and be sure to check out their Facebook page for weekly Sunday takeout specials. Mention High Top Sports Network when you book your next event to receive a special 10% discount.
And welcome back, everyone, to High Top Sports Network. I'm Jake DeLuca, bringing you the action live here today at the Armstrong Junior Senior High School. To baseball. Finally, spring has sprung. It's been a long time since I called a baseball game, let alone covered one, but here we are. I mean, last year it didn't happen. We were getting ready, started to get our previews together, and then, hey, they decided we ain't going to do it. There ain't going to be a season, but, you know, we got through a fall sports, got through winter sports, all clear, all clean, a couple hiccups, but really better than a lot of people expected. And now here's spring. It looks like we're on the other side of this whole thing. And it's just great to be out here covering some baseball, watching these guys perform out here on the diamond. Feels like a lifetime ago I covered a baseball game. It's been since 2019. Had to be 2019. So well over 700 days since the last baseball game I got to call. It would have probably been a Stangs game. So maybe not exactly 700, maybe like 600 days, but still, it's a long time without any baseball. And now it's time for the bottom of the sixth. First pitch there in the dirt. There ain't no dirt, more like into the rubber pellets of the turf infield. 1-0 count. Second pitch on the way. That one swung on and hit, lifted out high towards center field, and that one is fielded cleanly there by number 14 out there, Ashton Wilson. Wilson's made some plays out there for these Wolverines today. I'd say he's been the bright spot for the visitors here tonight or today. Lane Pete in the batter's box. Call strike there, so quickly, or rather Rupert in there, so Pete was out there, so 1 out. Or rather, it's Wolf. All right, I'm following along on Game Changer a little bit here, and it's sometimes they switch stuff out. It's a little hard to see from back here, so I kind of use that to let me know who's at the box and who's at bat. In the beginning of the games, it's kind of easy because, you know, the lineup order, it's there, it's pretty set, but now as we get to the bottom, to the end of the game here, Armstrong working some guys out in there, and that ball lifted to short and gloved right away. Man, that came right at him there, but a good job fielding that one there by Alexander Roth. So 2 outs here. It was a quick bottom of the fifth, and looks like these Wolverines trying to make it a quick bottom of the sixth as well. I mean, they still have a 6-point deficit, but we'll see. That pitch inside. Golinsky at the plate here for Armstrong. That one swung on and hit, lifted towards left field, tracking it back there and able to get that one was Murray. So that was a very quick inning. Now to the top of the seventh. All Armstrong needs to do is not let up 6 runs and they'll walk away with a win. We'll see if they keep Lane Pete, the junior, out there to close out for them, or if they maybe go in a different direction. But if I'm Coach Fabian down there, I'm rolling with him. He was hot there in the top of the sixth. Let's see if he can bring it home for him in the top of the 7th. It does look like it'll be Lane Pete out there, chatting with Stradiff. So Pete with 2 strikeouts there. 1 walk through 1 inning. Armstrong has had 3 pitchers out there so far today. Ethan Prue, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Dustin Coleman, 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. And then, of course, Pete, like I just said, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 1 inning pitched. So he will try to close this one out here for Armstrong as they look to move to 2-0. On the other side of things, this if the Wolverines can't pull it out here, that'll drop them to 0-2. So kind of 2 separate or 2 starts on the opposite side of the spectrum there for these 2 teams. If Armstrong's able to pull this one out, I'm not a betting man, but I'd say that they got a pretty good shot here, up 6 runs. So up first will be Noah McGill for the visitors. Pete's pitch on the way. That one high. 1-0 count. Beautiful day, but that wind will cut through you, I tell you what. Second pitch there, I believe that was also a ball. Just outside there, ball 3. Pete trying to work his way back into the count. Does so there, one right down the middle. 3-1. That one cracked towards the second baseman, scooped up there, and then sent over to first. So Brink to Wolf. That will retire the first batter. Armstrong just 2 outs away from a win. Another one. Want to take time to thank you all for joining me here today. You know, wouldn't be the same without you guys out there listening, watching along. That one soared out to straightaway center field. Hepler able to glove that one easily, and now just 1 out away. But like I was saying, just so thankful for you guys tuning in, supporting us. You know, thankful to our sponsors. And, you know, whenever you go and shop at these places, make sure you mention High Top. Lets them know that their message is getting across. Helps us out, helps them out, helps everybody out. You know, so thank you all for watching, listening through these 7 or 6 innings, 6 2/3 innings. And, you know, supporting us through the fall and the winter and now here in the spring. You know, big shout out to those who have donated to the cause here to High Top Sports Network. I can't say thank you enough for all of your continued support out there. So thank you. So 1 ball, 1 strike out there as Biskup looks to get on base here for the Wolverines. That one hammered out toward right field and gloved in, and that will do it. So Armstrong improving to 2-0. 10-0 win over Freeport. Now a 7-1 win over the Lincoln Ellwood City Wolverines. So not much better of a start than 2-0. And now the players giving the tip of the cap there to the other team. Kind of no handshakes in this COVID world, but hey, hopefully we'll get some handshakes soon, you know what I mean? So let's see. Our player of the game here today. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I don't know if I can give it to a single player, but I'll just have to give it to the Armstrong pitching staff: Ethan Prue, Dustin Coleman, and Lane Pete. Kind of a cop out there, but they all pitched equally well. Coleman got the start here tonight. Went through 3 innings, 3 hits. Although Pete, 2 strikeouts. And no hits, no earned runs, but I just got to give it up to the pitching staff here for Armstrong. You're our Ryan Bowser, State Farm Agency Player of the Game. But that will wrap it up here for us for the time being. Actually, before I go, I'm gonna read you off the stats. I think people like that. So Eli Wiles didn't get a hit, but did find himself on base 3 times because he got hit by a pitch 3 times. Never have I seen the same player get hit 3 times in a game, but Eli Wiles, there's a first for everything. Hepler, 1 for 3 from the plate, had a walk as well in there. Stradiff got the scoring started, 1 for 3 on the night with an RBI and a walk. Prue scored a run, also got a walk. Let's see. Zach Wolf with a 1 for 2 performance and an RBI. Lasher got an RBI as well. Hayden Brink got an RBI. And Weinskovich also with an RBI. So those are your RBIs. But what a great day. What a beautiful day it was for baseball. And I'm so glad that all of you stuck around here, joined me today. Those of you that couldn't make it to the game, we always got you covered here at Armstrong on High Top Sports Network. So thank you all for joining me on this Shellhammer Atwood and Associates game day. And until next time, stay frosty, my friends. I've been Jake DeLuca, and we'll see you later.